Imagine showing up to work on a normal Monday morning, opening your inbox, and seeing a message from management that says something like, going forward, all team members are expected to integrate AI tools into their daily workflow.
Now, for some people, that sounds exciting. For others, it sounds threatening. And for most employees, it raises one massive question. Wait, what exactly does that mean for me? Does it mean you're expected to work faster, produce more, compete against AI, or worse, compete against coworkers already using AI better than you?
That uncertainty is happening in workplaces all over the world right now. The interesting part is this: the people gaining the biggest advantage from AI are not necessarily the most technical people in the room. They're often the professionals asking smarter questions, creating better workflows, and combining AI with strong human judgment. And that's exactly what today's episode is about.
Because AI at work is no longer some future possibility. In many industries, it's already becoming an expectation. The question now is not whether AI will affect your career, but whether you'll learn how to use it strategically before everyone else does. But before we continue,
Make sure you pound that like button
and subscribe to our channel to get our latest videos on AI.
and drop your thoughts in the comments section. We want to hear from you. Okay. 64% of employers now actively encourage the use of AI at work, and 58% outright require it. Professionals who adapt to this requirement are seeing a 23% salary premium over their base pay. For millions of workers represented in these figures, these tools transition from a suggested resource to a standard requirement for how tasks are completed. To navigate this shift, you need a personalized AI alignment and action plan. By the end of this video, you will have a clear step-by-step method to clarify expectations and set up a secure workflow.
All it takes is scheduling a brief one-on-one meeting with your manager and walking in with a specific set of questions. Doing this will turn a vague compliance mandate into career leverage. Step 1 is downloading and reviewing the 10 Manager AI Alignment Checklist. Instead of rattling off a random list of questions, you need to group these 10 points into 3 strategic categories. This keeps you in control of the conversation.
The first category is scope. You need to ask your manager exactly which tasks should use AI and which tasks require strict human oversight. The second category is productivity. Ask directly if using these tools means your expected output volume or your turnaround times are changing. Finally, group the remaining questions into this third column: governance and evaluation.
This covers which enterprise tools are approved for company use and how adopting them will factor into your next performance review. Organizing your questions this way signals to your manager that you are actively aligning with company goals rather than resisting a new directive. Step 2 is sitting down for that scheduled one-on-one. Frame your questions around security and precision. Let your manager know you want to ensure your workflow meets their exact standards.
Start by asking for a list of approved enterprise licenses. Assuming a public AI tool is safe for company data introduces massive security risks. Follow up by clarifying data privacy boundaries. Get specific instructions on what customer information or internal intellectual property is strictly off limits for AI input. Close the meeting by asking how building these AI skills will be measured during promotion decisions.
A successful meeting ends with documented, unambiguous rules on exactly which tools you can use and what your new productivity targets look like. Now that you have your boundaries, step 3 is returning to your desk to design your first practical workflow. Look at your newly approved scope and isolate one highly repeatable administrative task. Keep the stakes low. Do not start by generating sensitive legal documents or drafting external client communications.
Instead, pick a friction-heavy chore. Generating action items from meeting notes or summarizing a lengthy internal report are ideal pilot tasks. Open your approved enterprise AI tool, input the raw data on the left, and prompt the software to generate a first draft on the right. Choosing a low-risk task like this removes friction from your daily schedule without introducing operational risk. Step 4 is the final mandatory part of the process. You must intercept the raw AI output before it is ever submitted.
Outsourcing your critical thinking entirely to a software program is a fast way to damage your credibility. Notice the difference in this side-by-side comparison. The raw AI output is generic, but the human-edited version incorporates specific strategic additions, accuracy checks, and ethical verification. You divide the labor, Let the AI handle the speed and the initial drafting. You remain strictly responsible for the judgment, the strategy, and the relationship building tone.
Consistently applying this human layer to your workflows is what makes you more valuable in an automated workplace. You have now completed and executed a management approved AI action plan. By following this exact sequence, you have eliminated workplace ambiguity, protected sensitive company data, and optimized a daily workflow.
Treat this new process as a core professional skill. Practice your prompting and refine your inputs every week.
So today, we covered something incredibly important, the fact that AI is rapidly becoming part of normal workplace expectations.
And we talked about why simply using AI isn't enough. The real advantage comes from understanding how to use it intelligently, securely, and strategically.
Exactly. We discussed the importance of clarifying expectations with management instead of making dangerous assumptions.
That includes asking questions like, which tasks should use AI? Which tasks still require human oversight? Are productivity expectations changing? Which AI tools are actually approved?
We also explored why low risk experimentation matters. Starting small with repeatable tasks helps people build confidence without creating unnecessary risk.
And maybe the biggest point of all, AI should support your thinking, not replace it. The professionals who become most valuable are the ones combining AI speed with human judgment, creativity, ethics, and decision making.
All right, let's wrap this up with a few key takeaways.
Number one, AI is quickly becoming a standard workplace expectation, not just an optional skill.
Number two, clarifying expectations with your employer can instantly reduce confusion, risk, and career uncertainty.
And number three, your long term advantage will likely come from combining AI tools with uniquely human strengths like judgment, critical thinking, communication, and strategic decision making.
The future probably won't belong to people who avoid AI or blindly trust AI.
It'll belong to the people who learn how to work intelligently alongside it.
So here's your actionable item for this week. Schedule a short conversation with your manager or team lead about AI expectations.
And don't walk in unprepared. Ask specific questions. Which tasks should involve AI? Which tools are approved? What are the boundaries around company data? And how will AI affect future performance expectations?
Then identify just one low risk task in your workflow where AI could save time or reduce friction.
Start small, test carefully, improve deliberately. Because the people building these habits today may have a major advantage tomorrow.